Dogboe, Isaac the Storm, the Royal Storm Dogboe, and the Filipino top guy. He goes by Neil John Tabanao Samwangcha. Neil John Tabanao Samwangcha. And they'll be fighting on Friday, and they're here to meet the press. And they are here for us to know much about them. And the issue is that this is a real great fight. Why am I saying that? Because we've got 3 titles at stake. We have the WBO, so people have dubbed it Africa versus Asia. That's for the WBO. And then we have the Youth World, the WBC Youth title. And this is just below the major WBC title fight. It's meant for boxers below the age of 24. And interestingly, Isaac is 21 and Tabanao is 22. So they fall within the category, and that's why they are fighting for the WBC Youth Championship. Let's put our hands together for the 2 boxers. Now, I want us to acknowledge what GBC as an organization and the GBC TV Sports Plus has done for this particular fight. They are the main sponsors when it comes to the media. They are the main sponsors. So, are you close to GBC Sports Plus? Now, we've got other major sponsors. That's for the fight. And the engineers and planners, they've been very good to us. They've been very helpful to us. And there are other sponsors like Blackpool. Blackpool is here to cover for us. But then we also have Special Ice also assisting us. We have Ghana Aniva Battery. We have Wilcardo Royal Resort. We have Glass Brown. We have Nice Microfinance, Assurance, Savings and Loans, and Widila. So they've all been very helpful. We have minor media partners like Happy FM and like XYZ TV Radio. But the main sponsor of this press conference is GBC Sports Plus. We're going to change the order a bit. We will want the GBA, which is the Ghana Boxing Authority, to give us the message, and after that we'll have a message from the promoter, and then we'll have messages from both camps, from the boxers camp, that's from Tabanao's camp, and from Royal Storm's camp. So shall we put our hands together to welcome the GBA PRO, to give us a message from GBA with regards to this particular fight.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Yes, I'm very delighted to be here this afternoon. Knowing Isaac from 2012, the Olympics, 2016 Olympics just ended. 2012, we also Isaac, the Royal Storm Dogboe, performing, and there is no doubt he's here today. Likewise, Jamaica, they have all 10 pro and they are doing very well. 3 titles are at stake this coming Friday. And what Ghanaians were saying some time back was that Ghana Boxing, what are you doing? It's like nothing is going on. Fortunately for us, for these few months, there have been promotions upon promotions. And we thank all sponsors who help the promoters to promote such fights. We are very grateful. Ghana Boxing Authority, we are very grateful for that. Now, what I can say is, if you're a good boxer, you have to fight a formidable opponent. And that's exactly what Team Dogboe, they are doing. As the doctor just said, this particular promotion or fight is very important to both boxers. It's like Ghana versus Asia, as I said. So all we can say is that we wish both boxers well. But so far as I'm a Ghanaian, at least they say in Ghana we say something like away travel. So far as it's on the home grounds, we will say we support Isaac Dogboe 100%. And not a warm welcome. We've welcomed him, we support him, but this is Ghana for you. And Isaac Dogboe is going to show what he showed us 2012 before turning to professional. He's done it before, and we know he can do it. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you all support this Friday's promotions. Thank you.
I thank the media partners, especially GTV Sports Plus and GTV Mail, and all the sponsors that made this possible. I thank engineers and planners, and then the other sponsors as well that was mentioned. Aborigine Beach Resort, and then Rising Star Africa Promotions is bringing you this fight, the mega super fight. The reason why we're doing this, we're bringing boxing back to the old glory days of Azuma Nelson, our legend. Isaac, as you all know, is a TV star in California. He started his boxing career not home, outside home. Now he said to me, let's come to Ghana where he was born, and then he wants to come to his home ground and then start his career. Let the people in Ghana know him, because people in Ghana don't know him very well. When he went to the 2012 Olympics at the age of 17, as you all know, this kid is a very determined kid. That's why he's here today. And then Tabanao on the other side is also a champion from the Philippines, and he's also he's holding the WBO Asia Pacific title. This fight is about the best, fighting the best. That's why the WBO paired Tabanao and Isaac. Whoever wins this fight will move to number 5 in the world rankings, and that makes him the last eliminator. That gives him the last eliminator then to the world title. So this is a super fight that we brought here. Normally we're supposed to go and fight in San Diego, but we called this fight here, and they said to us it's going to be very expensive to do this fight in Ghana, but we made it. We made it through all the sponsors that the doctor mentioned here. We made it. So all I want to say, with your support, these type of fights can be in Ghana, and the last eliminator too will be held in Ghana too as well. And then, sorry, last but not the least, we are assuring Team Tabanao that we're going to give him a fair fight, like we always do. Team Dogboe and all the GBC, the Ghana Boxing Authority is assuring them that we're giving them a fair fight, like what we always do. Since we came to Ghana, we always give all our opponents fair fights. So fair share. Fair fight, right? Thank you.
Personally have, and I have interacted with him. I met him at the airport. We had a good chat. His trainer, Lozo Forest, they are all very affable, very, very friendly. And his full name is Neil John Tabanao Simwancha. Simwancha is spelled SINGWANGCHA. And what is fascinating about this name is that Simwancha, they are his sponsors. And so he's decided to add the sponsor's name to his name. So he goes by this name, Neil John Tabanao Simwancha. He is 22 years of age. He was born on the 30th of March 1994. He's a boxer by profession. His division is featherweight, and he's had 14 fights. He's won 13, 9 by KOs, that's knockout, and he's lost 1. He lost to Randy Braggart. Randy Braggart, they fought in Manila. He's also a Filipino. And it was a very, very close fight. It was very, very, very close. So you can see, but what's also, it was a decision fight, a close decision fight. But then away from home, Tabanao went to Australia in June. He fought Bragat in July in Manila. But before that, he went to Australia in June and beat Ibrahim Dalla. He beat him. He knocked him out in the third round. Knocked him out in the third round. It was 1 minute 47 seconds in the third round. So it tells you that he's not only powerful at home, he's also very strong away, and that's why he's taking the challenge to be here in Ghana. His stance is orthodox. His nationality is Filipino, as I did say earlier. He comes from a place called Panabo City. He's very proud of his city. He told me, make sure you mention Panabo City. And so he is a boy from Panabo City. He's ranked 15th in the world. And once again, let me also acknowledge what his trainer has done for him. Cristologo Flores, better known as Briggs, has been to Africa. This is his second time in Africa. They've been to South Africa before. He's been a boxing trainer for the past 23 years. Yes, is that right? So let's put our hands together for the Tabanao team. So we want to take a few, some message from the Tabanao team, and I don't know whether Flores, you want to start next or you want to start next? Okay. Can you come over here and tell the fans a few. Let's put our hands together.
People greet me as well. They approach me even when we arrive at airport. My third is done because they are so good, kindly people. This coming Friday, I will give a very good fight. I will make sure that all of your effort is worth it. That's all. Thank you.
There's some his message as well. Let's put our hands together for the coach.
I'm happy that we are invited here in Ghana. The people here are so good. We're so happy that they're treated us good. And I think this fight this coming Friday will be a good fight because both boxers are good boxers. And I can assure you that Tabanao on our side, we did good training for this fight. So it's going to be a good fight.
Well, are you scared that they said they did a good training? Put your hands together for the training. So no fears. Mr. Yofi Boham to tell us a bit about the belts. He's the man who's been keeping the belts, so he'll throw some light on the belt. But once again, it's GTV Sports Plus. GTV Sports Plus, which has made it possible. Once again, let's welcome Mr. Boham to the microphone.
Hello boxing fans, I extend a big welcome to you. You all have been taking time to come and be part of this press conference. This fight, as you see, is going to be a memorable one. Very memorable, in that this is going to be the first time that one fight we'll be having 3 title belts at stake. 2 for unification and 1 a vacant title to be vied for by the 2 boxers. At the end of the day, the one who wins will have 3 title belts to his credit. The memorable aspect of it is what has gingered all of us to put in all the effort to be sure that it becomes a reality. And I'm very, very certain that everyone has come to welcome the idea to be the first in Africa and particularly in Ghana as well. So we wish all of you to come to the venue so that you support this noble idea of putting up a historic fight of this nature. That's why the fight is going by the name a mega fight, and truly it's going to be a mega fight. So you are all welcome to the venue. Come Friday, the 26th of August 2016. Thank you.
Your colleague, your opponent has spoken. Let me give you the microphone to tell us how you intend to handle him come next Friday.
And good afternoon for being here today. First of all, let's give thanks and glory to God for this another beautiful day, and also for the safe arrival of King Tabanao being in our presence today. And also, before I begin, I'd like to give a big thank you to our head sponsor, engineers and planners. I'd like to really thank Uncle Ibrahim Mahama for stepping in and making this show possible, and all my other uncles and families that also came on board. The likes of Kirby, Ricardo, Royal Resorts and Spa, Aborigines Beach Resort, Keta, and Glass Brown, Camden, and all the sponsors that are helping us rise West Africa promotions and bringing this fight, to you. Thank you. Before I continue, I'd like to also say a big thank you to my ones and only people in the Republic of Ghana for being here in attendance, the ARS people. These guys, we are always with me, not only in the physical but also in the spiritual as well. And I'd like to thank God for their presence here. BTV Sports Plus, bringing this fight, to you live, and making this press conference also to you live. Before I continue anything, as you all know, during this week, last week, we lost in the sports of Ghana boxing, and that is Uncle Patterson, our matchmaker for this show. And before I continue, I'd like for everyone to stand up and give us a minute of silence, please. Friday, August 26th, at the police headquarters, it's a big night, for Ghana boxing. For the first time we stepped foot here in Ghana, we said we're taking boxing back to the old glory days. And through the glory of God, and the response of the people, the general public, we have been able to do that. Boxing is really on the rise. Right now when we are fighting, people are beginning to stay up to watch boxing once again. Boxing is not like before, in the past couple of years. Boxing is really back on track to our old glory days. And I want to really thank each and everyone for responding positively to our cause and our goals that we set. Rising Stars Africa promotions and Aborigines Beach Resort promotions, they've done really well and went to, really long extents to making this possible. And I really want to thank my dad for stepping in, for being with us all the way, and also having that vision to making all this possible. I also want to thank our ex-presidents, Chair John Rawlings and John Tabano, for these two honorable men. I'll call them my grandparents, for their stern support, and also for our President John Tabano, also his support, and the ministries of Ghana, the sports minister, its former sports minister, all their supports also. We are unifying the WBO Africa and the WBO Asia Pacific titles. In addition, we're fighting for the WBC Youth Featherweight title belt. Back when I took the title, the African WBO title in December, my dad said in one of the interviews, which I happened to step on a few days ago, and he said by the ending of this year, we'll be fighting for the youth world youth title, and we are here. So it's really a privilege to be here, and I want to keep saying this, that with God everything is possible. And I want to thank once again our head sponsors, the engineers and planners, for bringing this all together. Thank you, and I hope on Friday all be in attendance. We'll have a great fight. Thank you.
Friday fight. Let me quickly add that the rates are 500 for the ringside. We've been so magnanimous. It used to be 1,000 Ghana. We reduced it to 500 Ghana. The VIP stand is now 300 Ghana instead of 500, and the popular stand is 30 instead of 100. Let me run through again. The ringside 500 Ghana cedis, VIP 300 Ghana cedis, and the popular stand 30 Ghana cedis. We're inviting all of you to come. Take your seat as early as 6, 7 will be rolling. So see you there on Friday at the Social Fitness Center at the police headquarters, Accra. Thank you once again for being part of the program. Bye-bye. Yeah!